Yes, indeed. Here we go. We're going with week number 5 of your 2019 NFL season. This is Coach TM with your NFL rundown. We're going to start, as we always do, your Thursday night game. I'm going to get straight to it. Got a lot of action going on in a jam-packed Sunday NFL season. Start with Thursday. We have the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Back and forth battle. This game could have been anybody. One of the two top teams in the NFC. At the end, the Rams missed a field goal, which they normally don't do. Rams 29, Seahawks 30. Jumping straight into our Sunday packed NFL action. We're going to start with our early Sunday morning game across the seas over in London, England. We have the Chicago Bears and our Oakland Raiders. Oakland Raiders coming alive, y'all. Just in time. Josh Jacobs showing that he's going to really contribute and help out. 2 touchdowns on the ground, 123 yards rushing. Helped out a lot. Bears 21, Raiders 24. Next up, we have the Arizona Cardinals and the Cincinnati Bengals. Cardinals jump out to a big lead. Kyler Murray growing up right before our very eyes. Hold on. Went on a last second field goal. Cardinals 26, Bengals. Cardinals 26, Bengals 23. Next up, we have the Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans. This is a low-scoring contest. Josh Allen continuing to show he might be the real deal. He has 2 touchdowns, both the touchdowns. And the Buffalo Bills, quite as kept, are 4-1. Buffalo Bills are 4-1. Bills 14, Titans 7. Next up, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. The Bucs feeling good after coming off that 55-point performance against the Rams, trying to see if they can hold on against another top team. But I tell you, Teddy Bridgewater is filling in nicely for Drew Brees. He has 4 touchdown passes. And it's enough to get over the Bucs. Bucs 24, Saints 31. Next up, we have the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Football Giants. Kirk Cousins responds nicely to the criticism he got from his receivers, from the coaches, from the fans. Kirk Cousins has a couple touchdown passes. Dalvin Cook chipped in 132 yards rushing. Nice balanced attack for the Vikings. Vikings 28. Giants 10. Next up, we have the New York Jets and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles' defense outscored the Jets. They had a pick 6 and a strip sack for another touchdown. Jets 6, Eagles 31. Next up, we have the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This was an old school AFC slugfest. Oh man, this is almost like the last one to throw the last punch is going to end up the one that's going to end up standing. The game even went to overtime, and in overtime, Ravens kicked the field goal, take down the Steelers at home. Ravens 26, Steelers 23. Next up, we have the New England Patriots and the Washington Redskins. The Patriots beat the Redskins so bad that the Redskins fired their coach. That's not all the way true, but Jay Gruden was fired by the Redskins. His 0-5 start did not help his cause. Playing the Patriots in week 5 did not help his cause. Jay Gruden is out as the Redskins coach. Let's see where they go from here. Believe me, he was not the problem. He may have been a problem, but not the problem. We'll see what happens from here. Patriots 33, Redskins 7. Next up, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Carolina Panthers. Run CMC is what you need to know. Christian McCaffrey, 237 all-purpose yards from scrimmage with 3 touchdowns. 176 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. The boy was truly run CMC. Jaguars 27, Panthers 34. Next up, the Atlanta Falcons and the Houston Texans. I tell you what, a lot of people sleep on Deshaun Watson. But he's standing up and letting you know you better recognize Deshaun Watson, 426 yards passing, 5 touchdowns. Will Fuller would agree with that. He was on the recipient end of a lot of that. 217 yards receiving and 3 of those 5 touchdowns to Will Fuller. The Falcons 32, Texans a 5 spot, 53. 32, Texans 53. Next up, the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Denver Broncos coming into the game winless. That's right, it doesn't happen often. But the Broncos jump out to an early lead over the Chargers. Chargers still sleeping. Broncos came in ready. Jumped out to an early lead. Broncos hold on in the end. Broncos 20, Chargers 13. Next up, the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. This was a very good NFC game. But I tell you what, Aaron Jones is a for real running back. Scored 4 touchdowns for the Packers. When you jump out on anybody to a 31-3 lead, it's going to be kind of difficult to lose that game. And that's exactly what happened. Not enough Dak in the end. Not enough Ezekiel Elliott in the end. Packers 34, Cowboys 24. Our Sunday night game, what a game, had the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. Justin Houston, the Chiefs let him go. Chiefs said, we're not going to pay you the big money. They let him go. Indianapolis said, thank you very much. Justin Houston comes back to Kansas City and basically, emphatically, and literally says, this is my house. This is my house. I built this. Has a sack, 4 tackles for loss. Marlon Mack stepped up big for the Colts. Had 132 yards rushing, but the Colts D did their thing. The Kansas City Chiefs came into the game scoring 25 or more points in 25 straight games. The Colts D held them to 13 points. Colts 19, Chiefs 13. Your Monday night game is going to be the Cleveland Browns against the San Francisco 49ers. It's going to be Baker versus Jimmy G. Should be exciting. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens in that game. That is your Week 5 NFL Rundown. Coach TM coming at you. Until next week, do what you need to do. Take care of business. And I'll holler at you then. Peace.